Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today, March 29, 2024, we will be conducting a pre-bid conference for one infrastructure project. But before we start, may I call the engineering director for prayer?
Stand and bow our head in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear God, thank you for your great love and blessing over our lives. Forgive us for sometimes forgetting that you are infinitely acquainted with all of our ways. We ask for your guidance so that we might walk fully in your blessing and goodness with you. Establish the work of our hands and bring to fulfillment all that you have given us to do. We pray that you would make our way purposeful and our footsteps firm out of your goodness and love. Give us a heart of wisdom to hear your voice and lead us from where we to be in grace. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Let's have a roll call. Winona Federugaya, Bank Chairperson.
Elga Tolentino, member.
Linda Trevino, member. Vanessa Di Castro, member.
President Maritimo Grupo.
Christian Alan, Head Box Secretariat.
Isa Denise Baksan, Kaya Number.
Malungkot Box Secretariat.
So now we have a quorum. So may we continue for our pre-bid conference for one infrastructure project. We contract ID 24DH0150. Completion of multi-purpose building at Barangay Trinidad, Joman. With an approved budget for the contract of 6,930,000 pesos. So for this project, the required pickup license for this contract is small b with license category C and D. Largest single project of less than 15 million and the allowable range of contract up to 30 million. So the major category of works involved in the contract to be bid: buildings, construction, without piles, low-rise, concrete frame, 1 to 5 stories. So for similar categories of work that shall be considered in the evaluation of the work experience required for the contract to be bid: building, construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, concrete frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, concrete frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction without piles, high-rise, concrete frame. For building, industrial plant, low-rise, industrial plant, high-rise, and industrial plant, medium-rise. So for qualifiers, must include major structural component of both substructure and superstructure. So all prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the pickup license category C and D, as I mentioned previously. And all the description of the eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2, 1.1b, Section 2 and 3 of the bidding documents. So contractors who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works Application or CWA at DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid in the project will be determined using the DPWH contractor profile eligibility process and subject to further post-qualification. Information and registration can be obtained from the procurement service during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at DPWH website www.dpwh.gov.ph. So the bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in 2016 revised IRR of Republic Act 9184. The contract shall be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder who was determined as such during the post-qualification. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH, Romblon District Engineering Office, and inspect the bidding documents at Box Secretariat, DPWH Romblon DEO Main Building, 3rd floor, Procurement Office of John Romblon, during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders from March 22 to April 10, 2024. From the address I mentioned earlier, with upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents, pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the amount of 10,000 pesos. It may also be downloaded free of charge from website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System or the PhilGEMS and the website of the procuring entity, provided that bidder shall pay the applicable fee of the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bills. So bid submission may be done manually or electronically. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the bid data sheet. So bids must be duly received by the box secretary at the address I've stated for manual submission. For electronics at electronic bids, Romblon at dpwh.gov.ph on or before April 10, 2024 at 9 in the morning. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in the ITB Clause 18. The opening of bids shall be on April 10, 2024 at 9 in the morning at DPWH Romblon DEO Main Building, 3rd floor, Procurement Office of John Romblon. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representative who chose to attend at the address I've stated. Late bids shall not be accepted. And the DPWH Romblon District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, and not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with Section 41 of RA 9184 and its IRR, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So those are the instructions for our pre-bid conference. And we have here the approved program of work and the approved plan for contract ID 24EH0150, completion of multipurpose building at Barangay Tumingan. So we also have another pre-bid conference for one project, the Lumapalay project. For contract ID 23EH0183 R2, 187 R2. This is already rebid. No? So we have already conducted a pre-bid conference for this project with a contract name of construction of Garment Shore Protection Causeway, San Agustin Romblon, Phase 4. We did approve budget for the contract of 95,534,000 999 pesos and 40 centavos. So, for prospective bidders, you should be registered with the pickup license category B, size range medium A. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1B, Section 2 and 3 of bidding documents. So, they say the interested bidders may obtain information at DPWH's Romblon District Engineering Office. You can also inspect the bidding documents for this contract ID 23EH0187R2. And during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So the complete set of bidding documents may be acquired also the same date, as I mentioned earlier, March 22 to April 10, 2024. Upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the amount of 50,000 pesos. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the PhilJets and the procuring entity. So the opening of bid for this project will be on April 10, 2024 at 9 in the morning. So we already have the approved ABC for this project, cell, and the approved plan. So, bid opening will be on April 10, 2024 at 9 in the morning. Bids will be open in the presence of the bidders, representative who chose to spend at the address I've stated. Late bids shall not be accepted. So the DPWH Romblon District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with Section 41 of RA 9184 and its IRR, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidders or bidders. So are there any questions? So since there's then, our pre-bid conference for these two projects is adjourned.